Alright, I know some of you guys noticed this, but I didn't. Earlier I had this piece, this intake on, and it was pointing off that way. Wrong. It's supposed to be over here. So I spun it around without paying much attention, stuck it pointing out front. Still, then I messed around putting this carburetor on. Nope, won't fit. Well, oh yeah. It went back on here. But if I line these holes up, it won't fit. The carburetor hits right here. And then remember this bracket, this adapter that somebody had built? That lines up with the holes, and then as you can see, it puts the mounting holes for the intake like so, which allows that to clear. So this carburetor and intake must have come off of some other machine. There it is, nice and flush. When you pull it in there, I hit the top just a slight bit. Oops, I hit the top a slight bit with the file. I think once it pulls in the head, it'll be really nice. I dug a little bit of gasket adhesive out of one of them, and I think we're good now. So I'm gonna put gasket on this side, the bottom, and go mount this on the head. Okay, it's on there, and it's nice and flush. Time for a gasket and then the intake. Okay, it's on there, and it's snug. Barely enough room for these corners to clear on that. I probably should have went and got a Allen head, but I didn't feel like going to the store buying $3 worth of bolts for $4. Alright, let's see if this will fit. Clears. I suppose sitting. What do you think? Is that sitting at an angle that ain't gonna work for it? I don't know. Who knows? Probably ain't too much of an angle. I kind of prefer it would be sitting perfectly level when the bike is level, like that. In that box of parts, you guys remember there was this intake. And that looks like it would set level. And this is thick, so I may just get away without having that, well, that, it's got to line up just like that spacer does. Well, difference is this, and that on the carburetor. There's this one. It's brand new. That's what we can do to do this. And then I don't have to rebuild a carb, and then it's going to set level when the bike's level. So I'm going to unbolt this and see if we can come up with something here. If it'll clear, that's the next thing. The book does show a similar type of an intake, but it shows that it's thin on this side, and there's a washer or a spacer. But this is just roughly set in there, but that's not going to work. So turning it over, this doesn't line up. These holes would have to be reamed. These do, for some reason, bigger holes. And it's not setting level, and it's setting right on that cylinder. So that's not going to work. Well, I thought I recorded this, but apparently I didn't. What I did was this intake, I egg-shaped these holes so I could tweak this just a little bit. The center still lined up with the hole. Then I took that aluminum block that had holes drilled in it and used it as a spacer with a gasket, and then that isolator with a gasket to space this out for this new carburetor to clear that. And it fits. So just a minute ago I put fuel line and then this little filler or funnel as my little temporary gas tank, because I don't have my filter and all that stuff. Put some gas in there and started it, and it fired, and then I put some more in there and then got it to actually start and run until it ran out of gas. But I thought I had it recording, which I didn't, so I'm going to scrape up another couple tablespoons of gas and try again. But it did start. Okay, here we go. Last time I had to choke it to get it to start, it ran for 15-20 seconds. I thought I was recording, so let's try this again. It should start right away, maybe. there's the muffler. So that's why it was loud. Next part.